those steps. Whenever you try to follow your path, it's going to be a selfish path, and you're going to end up in the wrong place. Not only that, but Proverbs chapter 16, beginning of verse number 25, Bible tells us there is a way that seemeth right unto a man. That little fella will be talking inside your head. He'll convince you that you're right when you know you're wrong. Amen. And most of the arguments that we have as husband and wife are not the majority over what's right and what's wrong. The majority of the strife between husband and wife is based on my way versus your way. Amen. And folk have gone to the divorce court, not over infidelity, not over irreconcilable differences, but because it was your way versus my way. Y'all see what I'm saying? Yes, sir. And the reason why that's the case is because the Bible informs us that there is a way that seems right unto a man. He'll convince himself that he's right. He will look at it like it's right. He will think about it that he's right. But the problem is he's not right. And because he can't see that he's not right, the proverb writer says, the end thereof are the ways of death. You don't have what's in you to direct you. That's the reason why you have to allow God to direct your steps. That's the reason why Solomon gave you the exhortation that you are to trust in the Lord with all of your heart and lean not unto your own understanding, but in all of your ways acknowledge him and let him direct your path. You don't know what you need. You don't know what's best for you. You don't know which way you ought to go. And whenever you follow your way, you end up the wrong way and falling down on your knees. Understanding, Lord, I've expressed what's in me. I've done everything possible to help me. I have discovered that it's not enough to help me. Not only are we asking the Lord this morning to help me with me, because I've examined me and I don't like what I see. Not only am I asking the Lord to help me with me, because I've expressed what's in me and discovered it's not enough to help me. But lastly, I'm asking the Lord to help me with me, because I've tried to escape me, but I keep running back into me. Oh, I know that's worth repeating right there. Help me, church. I've tried to escape me, but I keep running back into me. Sometimes when we can't deal with who we are, we try to become somebody else. And we do so through methods of hypocrisy. Look with me in Matthew chapter 23 and beginning at verse number 25. Notice here how the Lord shows us that the Pharisees were some of the most skillful hypocrites he had ever seen in his life. Notice here, he tells us about how they knew how to feign themselves. In Matthew chapter 23 and beginning at verse number 25, the Bible says, "Woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees." Jesus says that they are hypocrites. For they make clean the outside of the cup and of the platter. He said, but within they are full of extortion and excess. In other words, they make The outside look good. Yeah, if you look at them from the outside, you would have no clue of how messed up they are on the inside. Yeah, they know how to put on the cosmetics to such a degree that they can disguise what's going on the inside. They know how to fix up the outward appearance to such a degree that you would think that they got it all together. They got their clothes pressed just right. They got their shoes shining like clear glass. They got their makeup intact to where you would think they were cover girls and cowboys. Boy, yes, they know how to dress up the outside. But the Lord said if you look on the inside, you'll see a whole different story on the inside than what they're trying to portray on the outside. Jesus said, "Thou blind Pharisee," he says, "cleanse first that which is within the cup and platter, that the outside of them may appear clean also." Not only did the Lord stop with the example of a cup and a platter, but just to show you to what extent they were on the inside, he says, "You are like whited sepulchres." Verse number 27, he said, "Which indeed appear beautiful outwardly, but are within full of dead men's bones and all uncleanness." In other words, a whited sepulchre was a grave that had been cleaned up. No matter how much you pressure wash the grave, you could take some turtle wax that could wax that gravestone until such a shine came off of it that when you walk past it, it almost blinded your eyes. You could clean that tombstone to the degree that it would catch the eye of all the passers-by. But Jesus says that it's not just what's on the outside, but it's what's on the inside. Because if you dig about 6 feet and remove the lid from the coffin, you'll see what's really under there. He said ain't nothing but deadness and corruptness. There ain't nothing but some decay and some stinkiness. And so he's letting us know that God don't just look on the outside. God can see what's going on the inside. And it's what's on the inside that makes us look bad on the outside. Which is why I'm asking God to help me with me. Because I have examined me and I don't like what I see. I've expressed what's in me and it's not enough to help me. I've tried to escape me. I keep running back into me. After all the amens are said, I've got to get in the car with me. After we've shaken hands and kissed each other farewell, I've got to go home with me. And when I get home with me and take off my false face, when I get home with me and look at me for who I am, I realize that's when all the misery, that's when all the pain, that's when all my depression starts to take over. Because I pretended to be somebody in church, but when I get home I ran right back into me. That's the reason some folk run from church to church. That's the reason they run from congregation to congregation, because they're trying to get away from a problem and they don't realize that the problem is them. And every time they leave one church and go to another, they find a problem at that church because they are the problem. Instead of falling down on their knees and say, "Lord, help me with me. I need some help with me because I know Jesus has the power to fix me. Ain't no problem Jesus can't solve. I know he has the ability to straighten up me. I'm convinced of that because of what I saw him do with the woman who had the issue of blood.